All right, joining us now is Wish TV's medical reporter, Dr. Mary Gillis.
Hey. Hi, you guys.
Hey.
Good to see you. Misha, lovely face. Alexis, as always. I feel like I should be showing some shoulder here.
I mean, hell no. Hey, it's ladies' night. What you got for us, Mary?
Okay, so we are talking about the Napoleon complex, also known as short man syndrome. So Merriam-Webster defines it as a domineering or aggressive attitude perceived as a form of overcompensation for being physically small or short. Turns out there is science to back this up. So scientists in Poland looked at 367 men and women to find the link between height and scores on what is called the Dark Triad Traits Questionnaire. That sounds scary. The 3 questions are designed to assess narcissism, which is characterized by grandiosity, pride, egotism, and a lack of empathy. Machiavellianism, which is characterized by manipulation and exploitation of others. It also is often linked to a lack of morality, a focus on self-interest and deception. Guys, this is getting really... Wow.
Seriously.
The last trait of the triad assessed is psychopathy. This is described as impulsivity, selfishness, callousness, and remorselessness. Participants were also asked to disclose their height, how satisfied they were with their height, and how much time they spent thinking about their height. So results showed that short men are more narcissistic compared to short women. However, men and women were equally likely to be manipulative and psychopathic. So that's what we have here. So
I feel like you just described half of my exes in high school.
Wow.
So
My thing is, where does the height cut off?
Okay, so the lead study author says this. So it's between 5'7" and 5'2" and 5'7" for men. That was the cutoff, and it's relative to women. What's short? This is what the study author had to say. When people cannot be physically formidable, they may become psychologically formidable instead. So shorter people with traits such as psychopathy can use them to demand respect, impose costs on others, and impress romantic partners. Appearing more powerful may in turn make other people perceive them as taller than they really are.
This is true. I remember when the first time I dated a guy that was shorter than me, and I'm pretty tall.
Okay.
But the first time I dated a guy that was shorter than me, he definitely had this lovely complex.
Okay.
And my dad caught it. He was like, I mean, he is confident, but how this gonna work? And he was right, it wasn't gonna work.
These dynamics are so strange. It's sort of, everybody has a little bit of a Napoleon DNA in them.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. And I was reading something that 93% or only 7% of people who seek treatment for narcissism recover.
Really?
93%,
Oh, wow.
93% do not, because when you're a narcissist, you always think you're right.
That's the part.
So that's, you're not going
Let's
to
just count the people.
So
Absolutely.
But I've definitely had those in my life as well.
a lot of isms. A lot of isms.
A lot of isms.
Right. Man, Mary, thank you so much.
You guys, thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank
well,
you,
hey,
Mary.
still ahead, what happens when your doctor gets cancer? We'll talk to an MD who discovered medicine from the other side of the stethoscope. Stick around.
Health Spotlight, presented by Community Health Network.